Do you want a speaker with a unique insight into high performance, operational excellence and risk management? Justin Hughes and Jace Hawker are former fighter pilots, Red Arrows pilots and experienced management consultants.
We work with clients to help them solve problems, to help them close that execution gap, the gap that exists between the things we want to happen and the outcomes, what actually happens in the real world. So what I want to do this afternoon is to talk a little bit about high-performance teams and the pursuits of operational excellence.
Imagine losing the most experienced third of your team every year, because that's what happens on the Red Arrows. We have about 100 people on the team. The front end of the 100 is the 9 display pilots. Each year, of the 9 display pilots, the 3 most experienced pilots leave, and everybody else changes their role within the team, their position in the team. The interesting thing is the team's output every year is always considered to be world class, even though it's a different team. We have to be able to reproduce this year on year with different people. Football gets a bit parochial. It's my only sort of, the only one. If I asked that question to an audience in Scotland in December 2003, and England had just won the Rugby World Cup. So it was a really obvious answer. It was on the newspaper every day, all over the television, England rugby, England rugby. So I asked the audience, and because the answer was so obvious, I'd already worked out what I would say about England rugby and how I would illustrate the point. I asked 250 Scottish people. Silence.
We go to lots of meetings. Nearly every single company that we go into, they have a nice board with their vision and values, and I guarantee they'll say things like trust, respect, integrity, safety, excellence. No, so why do we trust people? It's not within my gift to make you trust me. There is something that I will do, and you'll just, I trust you now. Well, we trust people who are honest. But what does honesty actually look like? It's about doing what you say you're going to do. It's about putting your hand up if you can't deliver to allow the other people in the team to help you get to where you need to be. And it's about being able to accept constructive criticism from your mates. Because in this world, covering up your mistakes isn't simply a case of protecting your ego or saving a few quid. It can have catastrophic consequences.
And what I mean by debrief, it's not just an adverse event, it's about learning from experience. An objective assessment of team performance that is jointly carried out and owned by the whole team together with no seniority. How many people would say they do that sort of thing? Very few people will feel confident enough to say, yes, I do that. Especially not in front of all your colleagues. You put your hand up and they all turn around and go, no, you don't. What are you talking about? You're a nightmare.
People want to win. People want to succeed. They would rather go to work and have a good day at work than have a bad day. When I was leader of the Red Arrows, I didn't see it as my job, really, to motivate people. It was my job to remove all the demotivators to simply allow those people to do a great job.